Today's the 4th. Today's the 5th. And it's another base run, 58 minutes. Yesterday we had a base run of 58 minutes for the same pace. And holy shit, I'm incredibly sore. I also did some squats yesterday, tried to go light. So I didn't like burn myself out too much, but I'm definitely feeling it today because I did a few sets and I was doing like sets of like 20 reps. So it hurts. I'm very sore and we have to get this run going. So without further ado, we're just gonna jump right into it. Again, base run, 58 minutes, 9:40 pace. We're feeling it, but tomorrow is a recovery run, so should be relatively light. So the sooner we knock this out, the better, but it's not gonna be fun. At least I think it's not gonna be fun. I'm gonna finish this off at like 9 minutes and 25 seconds. Dipping into like 9:15 pace. Legs hurt, but overall, the muscles are activated, so you know we're pushing. It's not pain-free, but it's not I don't feel groggy the way I did yesterday. At least not yet. We're only 1 mile in. We'll see what happens. We're about 21 minutes and 42 seconds down. A little over 2 miles, like 2.34. So far, so good. Legs are feeling tired, sore, but strong for sure. Like I can feel them activated. I think it's part of the squats yesterday. One thing that I'm always going back and forth on is like weight training. But squats are great. They help with explosiveness and overall, like I don't want like the muscles in my legs to like, it's Tuesday morning brain. I don't want them to go away. I want them to stay activated and hold on to as much muscle as I want, or as I can hold on to, just get rid of as much fat as possible. I hold a lot of fat in my legs, always have, especially these past few years. Before that, I was doing a lot of Stairmaster, a lot of running too, so like legs were relatively lean, but when I started squatting again, like my legs got really bigger again, especially because I was squatting more than I've ever squatted in my life, which is like 315 for reps, which is solid. But ultimately, like, because I did those squats yesterday, like I can feel the soreness. Interestingly enough though, like my legs are like activated, and so like they're pushing, but they're also in pain because they're sore. So like fighting, going back and forth with like the pain, but I feel energized, which is the most important thing. I definitely feel energized. Halfway done again. No, not even halfway. 21 minutes down, still got like 36 minutes to go. But we got it. I mean, we're already at the bottom of the FDR. Now it's just about going back and then doing that quick lap again. But the pace is great. The pace is like 9:20 so far, and I'm dipping at like 9:05, 9:10. So all good stuff. Just you know, tired, excited for the slowdown in pace tomorrow with the recovery run, which is 30 minutes at like a 11:50 pace, something like that. So just gonna wrap up here. Probably just knock out the rest of the miles and then, you know, record the cool down and see how we feel after that. But all good stuff so far. Over 50% of the way done. Like 28 minutes or so. I found a really good stride. About like 9:30, 9:25. Trying to maintain that pace as best as possible. Feels good. I don't feel like I'm forcing it as much as I was yesterday. Although, of course, there's a lot of effort. So, you know, 27 minutes left. We'll see how that pans out. Less than 20 minutes left. It's gonna record at the halfway point, but caught a really nice stride and I didn't want to break it. But we're at that point where it's all about digging. Overall, we're still under like 9:25 pace average for the whole run. Trying to keep it under 9:30. I may slow down these last 17 minutes, but we have wiggle room. So it's usually why I try to keep a higher pace at the beginning. Oh fuck. I will say though, today hurts and it's tough. It didn't hurt as much as last time, yesterday. Not as tough as yesterday, but still tough. But when it comes down to like mind tricks to be able to keep pushing, those things go a long way. It's like, yeah, is it tough? Sure. Was it as tough as the other one? Nah. So, stop being a bitch. Base run number 2 for the week, complete. I was really struggling on that last one. We did 58 minutes yesterday at a 9:40 pace. We did 58 minutes today at a 9:40 pace. So essentially back-to-back 6-mile runs. Today felt easier, even though I was definitely sore at the beginning. But then, like the end, I really started to trip up. I had to stop 2 more times after stopping at the end of the FDR pathway. I usually go down, and that's usual to stop there to get a little stretch in and to document. But then on the way up, I got tripped up and struggled a little bit at it was like about 9.5 minutes left, and I got a little stuck and just was hurting. The overall pace was like 9:30, so 8 seconds faster than it was yesterday, but it was still tough. So definitely stretch some more, definitely hydrate some more. Last night I was feeling, like by the end of the day, I was feeling like a fucking brick. I could barely move. Again, I felt energized today. I still feel spiritually, mentally energized. It's just my body's definitely taking a beating. So looking forward to the recovery run tomorrow. I'm probably going to do it in the afternoon because I have an audition in the morning and I got to get some things before I go. I'm just going over lines as much as I can. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just wake up early enough to knock it out, because I like to physically exhaust myself before an audition. It really helps. But today was hard. But we did it. It's done. It's over. So, it's behind us. It's going to be really interesting to see how I tackle the rest of the week, specifically the long run on Saturday. We'll really see how that goes. That is 1 hour and 54 minutes, so that's going to be fun. It's going to be Summer Street, so it's going to be fun to do it there. That means we're going to be running all the way down to the Brooklyn Bridge, because we have plenty of time to do so. So we're probably going to run all the way down to the Brooklyn Bridge and then all the way back, which is going to be fun. But definitely going to have to hydrate and stretch and just prime myself before that. So got to rest the rest of the day, and then get back at it tomorrow with the recovery run. We'll see what happens.